Let's start with the basics. What is an upsell? That is when you bring that pro in to do a project and suddenly he comes to you and says, well, we're going to have to upgrade materials because what we were planning on isn't going to work. There are times when that is totally legit. There are some really great contractors out there, so we're not bad-mouthing the good guys. But maybe you hired a painter and he came to the house and he's like, the paint that you wanted me to use is not the ideal paint for this space. You've got high traffic, you have moisture. I really want to use this paint. And yes, it's going to be $300 more to do all these areas, but he's looking out for you and making sure you have a good outcome. Then there are the scammers who will tell you that you have this problem and if you don't deal with it today, your house is going to blow up. Okay? This is fear-based manipulation and fear-mongering, and you need to say no to that. So what are the common scams that go on? Well, number one can be the mold and asbestos line, where a contractor tells you that they have found black mold in the walls or asbestos in the floors and the walls, and if you don't deal with it immediately, your whole family is at risk from respiratory illness and disease. So yes, those things can be dangerous and they can cause disease, but you need to ask questions of, show me legitimately where this is, explain this to me, why is this a concern, why is this suddenly now a problem, and ask for some research-based evidence as to what's going on. And then there's the roof. This is a big scam. You call a roofer because you have a leak, and before you know it, they're trying to sell you on a $25,000 roof, when all you need is the caulk around the pipe vents on the roof line to be recaulked and have the rubber gaskets reset. This could be hundreds of dollars instead of thousands. But there are ways that you can protect yourself. Number one, get it in writing. Do not work on verbal agreements. Number two, ask questions like a boss. Do some research on your project before that pro comes to your house so you know what to ask. And here's a hint. You can use ChatGPT to help you prepare what are the questions you should be asking. Next, take your time. There are very few things around the house that need to be done within 24 hours. So there are a lot of times when you go, I need a pause. I need to think about this, do my own research, and we will connect again tomorrow. Bring in the backup. Is there someone in your family who's really savvy about home ownership or electrical or plumbing that you just want to call and run the ideas by? And of course, you don't want to just assume that the pro you brought in is verified and insured and all of that. You want to ask, are you licensed? Are you insured? Do a Google check on them and make sure that they are reputable. And make sure that you Google the project. Even while they're standing there, you can Google, what is the going rate for X work in my area, and have a ballpark of a price before you agree to any work. The power phrases. Here you go. You're going to say, thanks for the information. I need to do a little research and get back to you. Can you show me what is happening and point out what the problem is? You really want to catch them. You say, can you show me where this is required in my local building code? If they are a scammer, that'll send them packing quickly. Again, the pause. I need some time and I will get back to you. And then say, if this is a legitimate issue, you won't mind me doing my research and getting back to you. Look, this is your home. This is your money. This is your safety and well-being. Do not be pressured. Okay, look, not every single contractor is shady. There are some fabulous pros out there, but there are the unscrupulous guys that will try to take advantage. And very often it'll be of a female solo homeowner. It'll be of an older couple, and they just assume, oh, they don't know what's going on, and I'll just sell them a little bit of extra stuff. If you have been taken in the past, I would love for you to share your story. Don't feel embarrassed. It happens. It just comes from a bad opportunity where you crossed an unscrupulous person, but you have learned from it and you're never going to let it happen again. So if you have a story to share, please drop a comment below. Tell me what happened, because if we can tell those stories to other homeowners, we can stop them from being taken advantage of too. And if you want more tips on basic homeownership, go over to the website. It's DIYHipChicks.com. Sign up for my 8-day challenge. Every morning for 8 days, I send you a 1-minute video on something simple that you need to know around your house that will ultimately save you money, stress, and time. So until next time, be hip, be handy, and be a badass homeowner.